how to apply parallel lines to create a value effect in our drawings with graphite. So yes, the easiest is to use pencil in your drawing grip. See, it's really hard to work with applying those lines very quickly if you're working in writing grip. So, you know, when you hold a pencil like this, it's easier to have to work at an angle towards the page. Okay, now let's look how to apply those lines. So, is it really one by one line that I'm applying? It's actually a zigzagging. This is what I do. So this zigzag line, if it's repeated or sped up several times, it can turn into something like this. It just requires a little bit of practice, just a little bit only. And you can create this beautiful continuous tone. This is what we want to achieve. Nice, even surface of value. And if we slow down, this is it. This is the zigzag that I was talking about. This I'm going back and forth, back and forth. And this way I'm achieving pretty nice soft effect of lines so that you only see the texture of the paper basically. Yeah, back and forth, and you also see that it's sharpened in a very specific way, so I'm using an edge at an angle. Now we don't want to have messy lines like this with gaps in between. We really want to be sure that those gaps don't really happen often. If they happen, we have to come back and fill them in. But generally, you really want to work with lines very, very closely applied. Okay, so this is how you can grow value shapes within delineated areas. You see that I'm changing slightly angles for each group of lines, and I see that some of the ends overlap, and that's something that you may not like, but it's the first layer. In the second layer or the consecutive layers, you will be working with slightly angled line or at an angle towards the previous layer. So that was the direction of the first layer. So now with the second layer, when I apply on top of it lines, I would like to have slight angle of those lines to the previous layer. So that arrow shows you now that I'm working at slight angle towards the previous layer. And this way I can create nice blending. And so each time I'm applying a new set of lines, I'm generally changing slightly an angle. And this ensures that I create this nice, soft, continuous tone. Okay, now I'm trying to cover up just enough that area so that that arrow won't be visible. Let's see if I can make it. So I'm going around. So this is how you sometimes work once you have several layers. You kind of changing that angle of a line as you go until you blend this nicely and smoothly. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job with hiding that arrow there behind all those layers. Okay, now let's intensify, let's make it darker, because that's very often what you need to do. You need to get appropriate contrast and you need to create appropriate darks to get that contrast. So this is how you can work with pencil to get to the darkest dark. I'm using combination of different softer pencils, and I will change in a moment and show you. Okay, that was 7B before. Now maybe let's try with 8B. So this is how you can faster get to the dark. But also you see that I'm actually, well, I'm working in layers. I'm using different angles of applied lines and also pressure. So it also matters that I'm applying a little bit more pressure each time whenever I want to make darker value or intensify that value. You see, I'm kind of creating two different dark holes just to show you how you can get to that dark. Now you see that the texture of the paper is pretty strong here. So we want to get to the point that that line is from the pencil work is not that visible. Only the texture of the paper. Okay, we don't do this. We don't want a mess with lines like this.